Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. Right, so today we're going to be taking a look at Thor Ragnarok. Now I do have a rank 3 6-star, but I think it's going to be better if I use a rank 5 5-star for the damage comparison purposes, because it's more realistic. So this is going to be pre-buff Thor by himself with the synergy team, and then post-buff Thor by himself and with the synergy team. Now what we need to know is that Thor's kit largely has remained pretty much the same. He has gotten a few extra abilities that are in his signature, and his signature abilities have been kind of moved to a level 3, but those extra abilities, are largely just damage related. Basically the dude's got more damage now. Works pretty much the same by all intents and purposes, which I also believe to be this buff's problem. Thor Ragnarok is a good champion after the buff once you get to your level 3 or get 40 hits on your combo meter, and I still have quite a lot of reservations about that, how useful it will be, how used he will be. But at the same time, this is a damage comparison showcase, and that is going to be the main aspect of what we are going to look like. So here we can see that pre-buff, once we have used up a level 3, we are inflicting shocks, we are inflicting armor breaks, we are starting to do damage to that Winter Soldier. Problem is, we're not doing nowhere near enough damage. And 80 hits in, we can see that Winter Soldier is still at 80% health. Not going well. For a rank 5 5-star champion, he definitely isn't doing a speedy work here. So a rank 5 5-star champion, it's quite awful. It is quite awful. Pre-buff Thor Ragnarok unsynergized damage was really bad. There's just no other better way how to put it. We have 7 shocks, 3 armor breaks, and we're still hitting like 2k crits. What the hell is that? It's not good. It really isn't good. So I can fast forward because this fight does take a while, and for a rank 5 5-star, 275, 276, and that Winter Soldier is still standing. That's a lot of hits. So that's a lot of hits, and that's quite a long fight. Fight lasted like 4.5 minutes. It is really quite a lot for a rank 5 5-star. And here we have the level 3. Still 3% level 3, only does 6,000 damage. And here we are. Let's move to post buff. Let's have a bit of fun with post buff. So this is Thor unsynergized by himself straight after the update. You can notice that the beginning of the fight is largely the same. There isn't that much of a difference. The numbers are still fairly pitiful, and nothing is happening. Which once again is my biggest problem with this champion update, and which is the reason why I don't see this champion being used daily. Because we just typically don't use champions who need to land 40 hits in order to start doing stuff, or champions that need to get level 3. If we would, then Gwenpool would be one of the better champions, because at 50 combo meter she shuts down opponents' abilities 100%. It's super powerful, works fantastic for Falcon, but it works because it's available from beginning of the fight, not after 40 hits. So that being said, back to the damage. Now level 3 does hit significantly harder as is, and we can see that Thor Ragnarok himself dealing significantly more damage. So here I'm going to go in for level 1. We can see that there was 20k burst damage, and we have those armor breaks doing more, those shocks doing more, and everything is happening. Those stun chances are higher. He's getting stunned all the time. I actually wanted to throw level 1 there, but I ended up throwing level 2. It's all good. Going for another level 1. And 97 hits in, 100 hits in. Then Winter Soldier is already melting. So 16k crit there on level 1. can see 7 armor breaks. That's quite a lot of damage. It's quite a lot of damage. And here my God mode has kind of expired, but he's only at like 6%, so probably shouldn't have even thrown that level 3, but I will. And you can probably get this fight done a bit quicker, but it will have gone from 292 hits to 136. That is a drastic difference. There's more than double the damage output. But previously, Thor Ragnarok was good as is with synergies, right? Well, with synergies, he does do a lot better. Again, I'm going to fast forward the first 30 hits now, because with synergies, he activates his power gain at 30 hits. And previously, with synergies, he was doing already quite alright damage. Granted, he does better now without synergies than previously with synergies. So that is quite a drastic increase nonetheless. But yes, we have synergized him up quite well here. And we have champion synergy that increase his attack for every hit on combo meter. Then we have Proxim Midnight that allows him to enter his God power gain mode every 30 hits instead of 40 hits. And you know, there's quite a lot of helpful stuff happening here. At the same time, even though Winter Soldier is going down quicker, it's not quite quick enough, I would say. As I said before, he does more damage without synergies after the buff that he did before with synergies. Here I'm going to go in for another level 3 in order to refresh your God mode. Level 3 is quite annoying. And at 100 hits, Winter Soldier is like 44%, but at this point I'm also at peak of my attack rating. And, you know, we're going to see some decent damage happening here. 37, some better numbers, better shocks, better crits. Still nothing extraordinary. Still nothing too crazy, but much, much better. So 134 hits. Oh, I have written it down as the fight will finish at 159 hits. 136 is what unsynergized Thor Ragnarok did after the buff. So it's still a reasonable amount better than pre-buff synergized one. And obviously the last clip is a fully synergized Thor Ragnarok after the buff. Let's see what and how has changed. Some of his synergies have changed. They have been kind of nerfed a bit, but some of them remain the same. And the important one is with Proxim Midnight, that activates his power gain every 30 hits instead of 40 hits. And that is super helpful. Champion synergy also remains the same, I believe. Right, so here we can see that we are about to get that power gain, which is perfect. I'm still getting in a few more hits there, just to increase that attack rating meanwhile. Can go for level 3 immediately. And after this, we're gonna see Winter Soldier melt. We're gonna see him absolutely melt down like it's nobody's business. So here we go, level 3, and now he got stunned by hitting me. I don't think I even parried that one. But here we are. Much more damage, much quicker. We have burst damage, we have this power gain. I'm gonna go for a special attack. Why not? I'm gonna go for another special attack in a second. I probably should have tried to have it be level 1, but still. And here at this point, he's at like 30%. He's absolutely being destroyed. All that burst damage, all that shock damage, all the rest. So here I have activated the power gain again. I was contemplating going for level 3, but it's clearly unnecessary. And the fight's over at like 100 hits. Well, technically 105. So, is Thor Ragnarok an amazing champion now? In my opinion, no. If the fight was longer, I believe his result would fare better with some of the top hitters, because quite literally in this fight, first 30-something hits were wasted. We did like 10% damage in first third, of the fight, and then we did the rest of the 90% damage in like last 60 hits. And because of that, I definitely see a lot of very exciting thumbnails being made for Thor Ragnarok and stuff like that. But then I expect nothing. Will he be used for Alliance Quest? No, don't think so. Will he be used for Alliance War? Probably on defense a bit. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that, I think this is a good damage buff. I just don't think that's what Thor Ragnarok needed. Maybe I'm wrong. But I definitely wouldn't have wanted them to go about his buff this way. Either way, let me know what you guys think, and I'm gonna catch you guys soon. See ya. Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about